welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since, and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart training really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Film My Run on Zwift. My name is Stephen Cousins and we are broadcasting live on Facebook and on YouTube. While we're getting everything ready, it would be absolutely awesome if you could go and subscribe to the Film My Run YouTube channel and also the Zwift Live YouTube channel. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/filmmyrun and also Twitter at filmmyrun, and the website is www.filmmyrun.com. It's very nearly time, so sit back, relax, don't forget to drop me a ride on and watch me do all the hard work. Well, hello. We are running the community run this evening here in the UK. It is 18:31, 6:31 p.m. on the south coast of the UK, and we're live on Zwift, live on the Zwift Run channel on Twitch and YouTube, on the Film My Run Facebook page. And how many are there? Oh, there's quite a few. Looks like 30 odd running. And Kirk is leading us out today. And looks like we're all going the same. Most of us are going the same pace, similar pace, around 10 kph. And we are going to do 10 kilometres. So by the power of mathematics, we'll be done in an hour. And then I can go for my dinner. Amy Green. Hello, Amy. Tina, hello. Sebastian, hello. Jeff Partridge, hello to you. Amy is sat in the drizzle while she's watching Sophie play netball. I thought you played netball indoors. Do you not play netball indoors? It's relatively mild here. 15 and a half degrees in shed quarters today. And it's been lovely and sunny outside this afternoon and this morning. Anthony Anderson, good evening to you. Tina Beard, in contrast to Amy Green sitting in the drizzle outside, Tina is sitting by the fire. Sitting by the fire? After running 13 kilometres on Zwift. Hello Yoko, Yoko's around as well. Hi Yoko, hope you're well. Peter Barlow is running with us tonight. Jeff Partridge, Sebastian, Clive Finnimore, Sarah Jacobson, who's on a work call. Jens is with us. So a good crowd. All just getting it done on Zwift tonight. 10 kilometres an hour, 10k, nice and easy. Just starting the week. Adrian Mutzayers has joined us as well. Always good to have the UK Vet 50 ultra running champion with us. So hello to you, Adrian. We really enjoyed our run around Yumezi. No, not Yumezi. Urukazi last night. First run in Urukazi, we did 18 kilometres all the way around the new roads. So that was great. Took us a while, but we did it and it was fun. Glenn Remnant, hello. He just says hi. Hi to you, Glenn. Hope you're well. Thanks for joining us. Thank you, everyone. If you are watching on YouTube, hello. Nice to have you with us. Do click that subscribe button if you want to see more of this. We broadcast almost, well, these days, pretty much every day, sometimes twice a day, between myself, Clive Finnimore, who also broadcasts on this channel, and then coming up Wednesday we have Adam Holland, and Saturday we have Chris Beale. And we're yet to talk and finalise with Darren Van Dit, but Darren's going to be doing some running for us on the channel as well. So we will be on here, live, running on Zwift, every day, at least once a day, sometimes quite often twice a day. Tina Beard did most of the route of Urukazi today, because she couldn't join us last night. What did you think of it tonight? Tina, she couldn't join us last night because she was having her dinner. Do you have to wear a bandana for the Bandera 100k? T-Bar has told us that he's running the Bandera 100k. I just said, do you have to wear a bandana to run the Bandera 100k? Good luck. You'll enjoy it, I'm sure. Tina says it was very pretty. Yes, it is very pretty. It is lovely. A bandoila. Quite a few of us ran the full 18 kilometres of the new roads in Urukazi last night. It's very pretty. What does everybody else think? Question mark. Not enough wildlife, says Clive. You have quite enough wildlife in your own home. You don't need more on Zwift. Although I do agree we could do with Godzilla and King Kong. Do you have Godzilla or King Kong as pets in your home? Clive? Question mark. Because it really wouldn't surprise me. And no squirrel. Amy enjoyed, Amy says she liked the beaches. Yeah, I mean, I think that was the main thing for me, really, was the beaches, the sand. Running over the sand was nice. A bug. A bug would be good. Good catch, Steve. Right, over 1 kilometre in. Sarah Jacobson is on a work call for the first half an hour. Shall we try to annoy her? Tina says, oops, dinner time again, see you later. Tina, you're always having dinner. Why is it that you're always eating? Stop it. Surely there must be some time when you're not eating dinner, Tina. Nick Dumbleton says, good evening all. Great turnout for stage 4 at 5 o'clock. 70 people ran. Wow. Very nice. I haven't done stage 4 yet. We must do that on Wednesday. Tomorrow, I'm supposed to be running fast. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to manage it, but I'll give it a go. I'm supposed to be running a sub 40 10k tomorrow, but I'm not fit enough for a sub 40 10k. So I'll just do the best I can. I'll start out at sub 40 pace and see what happens, but I think the likelihood is that I will slow down. Yeah, come back after your dinner. Surely it's not going to take you 50 minutes to eat your dinner. Half an hour. I'll give you half an hour for dinner, Tina, and then back. It would be more worrying if a cricketer turned up in their bedroom. As long as you try your best, Stephen, that's what Amy says. Yeah, I'll do my best. So that's tomorrow night. That's with Darren Van Dit tomorrow night. I will be running 10k. And then on Wednesday, we will probably do stage 4 of the Tri Academy workouts. And then, of course, we've got... oh, hang on a minute. Am I getting confused between stage 4 and workout 4? Are we up to workout 4 of the Tri Academy? And are we up to stage 4 of the tour of Makuri? I think we are, aren't we? Clive says we'll not be running sub 40 tomorrow. No, neither will I, Clive. Hey Google, reply. I think Elsa has her headphones on. She won't be able to hear you. Or she's asleep. Oh, okay, right. Amy Green says, I think there were only 3 workouts for the Tri Academy, plus the final run. Well, I think I need to do the final run, don't I? Paul Hayward says he's just watching tonight and eating. Everyone's eating tonight. I'm sure Amy is eating something while she watches Sophie doing her netball. Tina Beard's having her dinner. My kids are having their dinner. Sarah Jacobson's probably eating as well while she's on her work call and running at the same time. $2K in, 8 to go. So there are only 3 workouts for the Tri Academy, and so it will be stage 4 of the tour of Makuri Islands then tomorrow, and we'll have to do the final Tri Academy finish line run soon as well. Heart rate is a little high, 130, needs to come down a bit, and I'll just be quiet for a minute or two. Massive drop to 104. Hello, Stephen Davies. He says he's now on this channel. Paul Hayward, I have absolutely no idea what you have just said. I'll read out exactly what's written in front of me. I'm researching my part in the staff pants. Oh, staff pantomime, could that be? I'm playing the part of a pig with a German accent. What the heck? I literally have no idea. Stephen only has one device which he is running Zwift on, so he can't run ZCA, so he's typing on YouTube instead. That's okay, Stephen. I can see in-game chat and I can see live stream chat, so it's all fine. John Farrell is just ahead of me. Heather's joined as well. Costa, so we've got Kirk, Clive, Steve Davis, Sarah Jacobson, Costa, Peter Barlow, Heather, John Farrell, Cybulski, Townsend, Jeff Partridge. Who's that up there? Jarrett as well is there. You lost £2 gambling. So Paul Hayward has been forced into doing the pantomime this year. Is that the school pantomime? Yeah, Clive Finnemore says, I'd love to hear where this is leading, Paul. So Paul is playing a pig with a German accent in the staff pantomime at school, at his school this year. Paul works at a very exclusive college in Cheltenham. A college exclusively in Cheltenham just for ladies. We should have a Zwift Runners pantomime. Who is organising the Zwift pantomime? Can I play the Handsome Prince again, please? Question mark. Just waiting for somebody to come back on that. Victoria is also wondering what the heck is going on. Paul is trying to explain very badly. Somebody says every one of your broadcasts is a pantomime, Stephen. Oh no, it isn't. Yeah, Paul is in the staff pantomime, but he says he's researching. He's researching me. Is that what you've said? I don't remember speaking in a German accent or like playing a pig's part. Victoria got soaked at the track tonight, taking Ellis to his track session. It rained, and I bet they didn't have waterproofs or umbrellas. Sebastian, very pointedly, Sebastian asks, Paul, what is a German accent? Right, Sebastian, there is no way with you here that I am going to embarrass myself doing a German accent. Absolutely no way. All right, Paul says it was a typo about researching me. That's okay then. Oh, researching a role. Okay, I've got you. Yeah, so Amy's more on the ball than I am. Jeff Partridge says, if it ain't raining, it ain't training. I like it. I've not heard that before. If it ain't raining, it ain't training. And Fuji again in the background there. So we're a third of the way through. I think Clive is going to be the rear end of the horse. Possibly Sarah Jacobson at the front. Actually, on second thoughts, Heather can be the rear end with Sarah Jacobson at the front. I realise that, Adrian. That's why I've changed it. Yeah, I realised that didn't sound good. I would like Jens to be... I'd like Jens to be the fairy godmother. Peter, you could be one of the ugly sisters if you like. Exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. If I don't get Prince Charming, that's what I'm going to be as well. I never said I was nice. Ellipsis. Peter Barlow says no makeup needed for either of us, Peter. Is Diana going to supply the poisoned apple? Janet is off. Hello. Oh, Jarrett seems to have called it a day at 4K. See you later, Jarrett. Take care, Jarrett. I did say Jarrett, didn't I? I did say Jarrett, and it's just come up as Janet again. Okay, Sarah Jacobson is here. I assume she means, did everyone manage okay without her? Is that what you're saying? Did everyone with me? I think. I'm reading between the lines, and I reckon she meant, did everyone manage all right without me? We just about coped, Sarah. But we're glad you're back. We're not quite halfway through yet. That was so 25 minutes for your conference call. So were decisions made quickly and efficiently, or did it all fall apart so there was no point in continuing? That's the question we all have for you now. 5 minutes early. So it was either very efficient or it descended into chaos and nobody could be bothered anymore. Right, Clive... Sebastian has said he's signed up to Wednesday workout tomorrow. So, okay. I don't know whether to do Wednesday workout then, or to do the finish line run, or to do stage 4 of the tour of Makuri. What are we doing? Okay, things were shared, says Sarah. It was an information meeting only and things were shared. I will send you some designs for the fairy godmother costume. Right, if Sarah Jacobson hasn't been paying attention, she will now wonder what the heck we're talking about. Right, Jeff Partridge. Oh yeah! Not tomorrow, not tomorrow, no. Wednesday workout on Wednesday, of course. Thank you, Jeff. Jeff Partridge, once again, the Winston Churchill to my Neville Chamberlain. I'm not entirely sure what that means, but it sounded good. We are organising a Zwift pantomime. You have the part of the front of the cow. Heather will be bringing up the rear. Which is better than my initial idea of Clive being the rear of the cow and you being at the front, Sarah. By the way, do Americans have pantomimes? Oh, sorry, was it a horse? Question mark. Apologies, yes, not a cow. Sorry, not a cow. And Heather says, nay way from me. Nay way is she doing the rear of the pantomime horse. Of course it's a pantomime horse, not a pantomime cow. What an idiot. Yes, Jeff. Jeff says, does that, if he's Winston Churchill to my Neville Chamberlain, does that mean he can put up the V's to me more often? Absolutely, I'm quite happy with you doing that, as long as it's that way round. Victory in Makuri. Right, Sarah Jacobson, do you have pantomimes in America? Because I don't think you do you? Not the same way we do here in the UK. Because we have much more of that slapstick kind of visual comedy and farce kind of stuff. Yeah, I'm not sure the Americans know what pantomimes are. Correct me if I'm wrong. And we seem to have lost... Have we lost Marcus Holmes? Okay, pantomime's mostly in Las Vegas, Stephen. Halfway through, by the way. 5k gone, 5k to go, 30 minutes done. Just under 30 minutes to go of the community run here. So every Monday on Zwift, some of the biggest running clubs on Zwift join together. So we have the ZLDR club, the MHG club, they're the biggest, and we've got the PACK and the FMR clubs joining together to run together on Zwift in the Monday community run. 10k every Monday on Zwift. Yeah, as well as Jeff giving me the V's, Victoria regularly shows me her broken finger. It's that middle one there she regularly shows me. And not always with a smile on her face, to be fair. What's up, Clive? You alright? Clive says, going to dig deep and push on, having a word with myself. Are you alright, Clive? Oh, he did say earlier he thinks he's been given a cold by his son. So maybe he's not feeling very well. Well, Clive, just take it easy to the end of this run and then maybe take a couple of days off. You don't have to run every day, Clive. If you're not well, you need to rest up. Yeah, he says, I've caught my son's cold. Because he's feeling drained. I had that the other day. Well, I can't remember what run it was. It may have been this run last week. No, because it wasn't. Some run that I was doing the other day. And I just had no energy in my legs. I had one of those sugar crashes. And everyone was telling me to have a gel or something. What day was that? I had a real sugar crash. And I just had no energy at all. Can't remember what it was. Anyway, well over halfway now. Just over 4.5 kilometres left to run. And if you want to have a look at what Urukazi looks like without actually going there, yesterday, myself and a group of Zwifters ran the full 18 kilometres of road and beach and gravel path all around the new Urukazi Islands. Very pretty it was, so if you want to have a look at that, go and look on the Zwift Run channel at yesterday's live stream, and you'll be able to have a look at the Urukazi roads. All 18 kilometres. Took us an hour and a half, no, more than that, an hour and 50 minutes to run all 18 kilometres. And there's a good few of us managed to do the whole thing, so that was very satisfying. Right, Sebastian says it was the Film My Run 500 on Thursday when I was feeling quite drained. Had a bit of a sugar crash. Thank you, Seb. FYI, a new video out today. Medal Monday, episode number 3. And we're looking at the London Classics medal. So if you go to the Film My Run YouTube channel, so not this channel, but the other one that I run, the Film My Run channel, there's a new video out today all about the London Classics medal. Not very long, only 4 minutes long, so you can just have a quick cup of tea and watch that. And give it a little thumbs up if you like as well. Much appreciated as we run through the villages in Yumezi. So the three sets of roads in Makuri Islands. We've got Neokyo, which is the nighttime Tokyo cityscape. We have Yumezi, which is the countryside and villages. And then we now have Urukazi, which is the coastal route with the beaches and coves. And so also some like mining industrial buildings as well. It didn't distract too much from the picturesque seaside kind of vibe, but it was a bit odd. These kind of big grey industrial buildings on the coast in Urukazi. Right, 4k to go. Just coming up to 6 kilometres done of the community run. 24 minutes left. Just checking with Liz and Al if they are speedy today. Quite often they use Monday as a bit of a speed session. Liz says, no, this is our slow run. Al says, yep. Haha! Make your minds up! Exclamation mark. Marcus Holmes is running now. He had a bit of a stop. Nice of you to join us, Marcus. Full stop. By the way, I hit 10,000 kilometres yesterday! Exclamation mark. Marcus, did you hear that? I hit 10,000 kilometres yesterday on Zwift. Right, Heather says, Stephen, do you know whether Paris is going to have the majorly staggered start that it had in 2022 next year? Well, probably, Heather. I mean, it's always been quite staggered. Marcus, you are a hero. Was it live, or will I be able to watch it later? So back to Heather. Yeah, Heather's asking, will the Paris Marathon have the staggered start that it had in 2022? Yes. Now I don't know whether it'll be quite as staggered as it was in 2022. Obviously, for COVID, they just extended the stagger a bit more, but they always set runners off sections at a time. So they split the Champs-Élysées into two sections, the left and the right, and they will send off one group on the left and then one group on the right. Then they'll send another group on the left and another group on the right, according to the speed that they're going to go, the times that they are due to finish. So they'll send out the 3-hour group first. So the 3-hour group, they'll send some of the 3-hour group on the left first, and then another part of the 3-hour group on the right. And then they'll send the 3:15 group out on the left, and a 3:15 group out on the right. And then they'll send a 3:30 group out on the left, and a 3:30 group out on the right. And they'll have a couple of minutes between each group going. And they've always done that, even before COVID. So something like that will definitely happen again next year. Yoko says 10,000 kilometres. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Thank you. I didn't even realise until Paul Deering came on to the chat and told me that I was about to hit 10,000 kilometres, which was nice. So if we now press this button, look at this. These are my stats, or rather this is my kind of information for this run. So we're doing the 2 village loop at the moment. There we are. All-time distance, 10,009 kilometres, 967 metres as of the start of this run. So we can add another 10k onto the end of that. Maybe I should do another 10k and 30... Is it? Yeah, and 33 metres. 10k and 33 metres we'll do. today just to make it up to 10,020 meters, kilometers. No, yeah, 10,020 meters. Yeah. Thank you, Marcus. Marcus, what are you on? Are you on double that now, or triple that? And do you know what Simon Funnel is on? What are you currently on, Marcus? Question mark. And do you know what Simon is on? Question mark. Kevin DeLuca is on over 12,000 kilometers. Right. Marcus wants me to convert 13,000 miles into kilometers. Are you telling me I have to do a miles to kilometers conversion? Question mark. Hey Google, what is 13,300 miles in kilometers? $21,500. So well over double mine. Hey Google, what is 8,800 miles in kilometers? Nice. So you are still way out in front, Marcus. Unless there is someone else who has more than Simon. So he's catching up, is he? Yeah, you want to get yourself in gear. You want to stop all this mountain running, Marcus, and get more running on the treadmill done. Just think of all that wasted time you spent training for a mountain ultra when you could have been running on the treadmill. And are we booking up again for next year? Right, look, only 2.5k to go of our community run here. Big cheers for 2.5k to go. Marcus Holmes already has reservations in Kinlochleven for the Ben Nevis Ultra next year. Nice one. I'm very impressed. Nice. I might be there, but I won't be doing Ben Nevis. Sarah, have you gone back on your work call? Question mark, exclamation mark. Marcus says, I'm going to bring that race to its knees. Well, now you know, like me for the previous 2 years, now you know what you have to do. Now you know what it takes. But I think if they keep things the same for next year, I think if you make it to the end, to the bottom of Ben Nevis, I think you'll be fine after that. And Neil says, who's doing the Beachy Head Marathon next year? Well, I probably will, because I mostly always do it. I think Clive is thinking of coming back again. It was mostly Marcus saying lovely things about you, which I was trying to counter. But he was having none of it and swears you are a nice person. I had to concede that mostly you probably are. Sarah Jacobson says, the only person I'm mean to is you, Stephen. Well, like all the other women in my life. My wife's mean to me. Kathy McManus is mean to me. Tina is mean to me. When Amanda runs, she's mean to me. Mind you, Heather's not mean to me. Heather's nice to me. And Yoko is the loveliest person in the world. So, Yoko and Heather, they're all right. I like Yoko and Heather. And Heather says, hopefully, me and my husband Sebastian will be running Beachy Head. Nice one, Heather. Sarah Jacobson says, your wife is wonderful to you. I will not stand for this. Well, she had a go at me yesterday for parking my car on the curb, with like 2 wheels on the road and 2 wheels on the curb. She wasn't happy. What am I to do? Oh right, just as I talk about how mean Tina is, she appears from her dinner. I bet she just had her face in her dinner, didn't she? And as soon as she heard her name, her ears pricked up, and she was back in the game. All right, hang on a minute. Right, I've just said Heather's nice to me. Heather and Yoko are my favourites. I said Heather's never nasty to me. She says, not yet, give me time. Marcus says, I liked you calling out the race director who sprayed paint on the ground. Yeah, just another little video I did this afternoon as I was walking home. I've noticed this orange line on the path where I walk by the seafront for quite a few weeks now. And, you know, I just assumed they'd used, you know that paint you can use which washes away quickly? So you can paint the floor and then when it rains, the paint washes away quickly. So I just assumed they'd used that. And Victoria said to me as we walked over it, look, isn't that horrible that they've just painted the floor? And I said, no, they'll have used washable paint. It just, when it rains, it just washes away. Well, 3 or 4 weeks later, and the paint is still there, and it's clear they've used proper spray paint to paint the floor. So I've just done a little 60-second YouTube Shorts video moaning about it, basically. I'm bound to get loads of flack from people saying I'm moaning about nothing. But, you know, if every race director went and used spray paint on the floor to mark the start of the race and the turnaround point of a race, we would have spray paint all over the floors and the roads and the paths. That's not a very good camera angle, is it? Why is that so far forward? Need to sort that out. Yeah, exactly, Marcus. It's not even a neat and tidy line. Exactly. It just looks a mess. Right, less than a mile to go. Sarah says, Stephen, you are really showing your age with the stuff you're complaining about. Yeah, I know. I know. Victoria says, I should have shown all the other orange marks along the seafront. Yeah, so it's not only that line. So it's a line and then the word start spray painted on the floor. And then a bit further on, there's arrows spray painted on the floor as well that haven't come off. You know, we're all a bit more environmentally conscious, aren't we, these days? And, I don't know, I just felt like it needed to be said. Like I say, I'll probably get a load of flack for it, but there we are. Less than a mile to go of the community run. And I'm looking forward to my shower and some dinner. Tina's already had her dinner. Oh, Paul Hayward says World Kindness Day was yesterday. And today is it today World Diabetes Day today? Did anybody run any... Were there any diabetes awareness runs today on Zwift? Let's make this a Diabetes Awareness Day run. I think it is World Diabetes Day today. So I don't know if there were any specifically diabetes organised runs or rides today. It's anti-bullying week, so let's all be nice to Stephen this week. Who said that? Is that Mick? No, it's Adrian. Thank you, Adrian. Full stop. Let's hope it is also in the USA. Or Sarah may claim exemption. Victoria says apparently it's National Pickle Day today as well. Apparently it is also National Pickle Day. I assume national means UK only. We should make it National Pickle Day all over the world. Well done, Jeff. Jeff's just finished. Good job, Jeff. Well done, Jeff. See you soon. Clive says, I love a pickled egg. Paul Hayward says, I love pickled onion Monster Munch crisps. I used to love them as well. I haven't had pickled onion Monster Munch crisps for ages. Love a bag of pickled onion Monster Munch crisps. Do you have Monster Munch in the USA? Victoria says apparently it is also International Men's Day on Saturday. It is also International Men's Day on Saturday. Clive likes flaming hot Monster Munch. Do you not have Monster Munch in the USA? Question mark. Yes, but because every day is Men's Day, none of those days are special. So we need to have an extra special Men's Day. Right, Monster Munch crisps. Hang on. Oh, I don't think my mouse isn't working on these on this keyboard anymore. I can't do it. I was going to look up Monster Munch for you. Right, Google is your friend. Google is your friend. So look up Monster Munch crisps or Monster Munch. Well, if you haven't got them in the States, they won't be called chips, will they? So you'll have to look up Monster Munch crisps or Monster Munch corn snacks. Just look them up. Hang on. Okay. Hang on. Let's do... That's what Monster Munch looks like. So go and search up Monster Munch crisps. Can you see that? Monster Munch. Pickled onion flavour are the best. Clive likes the flaming hot variety. They're like big chunky corn snacks. They're not potato. They're made of corn and they stick to your teeth. Victoria says, I love any flavour Monster Munch crisps. Pickled mushrooms are nice. I didn't know there was a pickled mushroom flavour Monster Munch crisps. Heather says, me too, but you have to eat them one finger at a time and then the large part. Just good Monster Munch etiquette. One finger at a time. Oh, I see. Okay, yes. Yeah, it's the shape of the snack. It's got a hole in so you can put your finger through and then you can eat little fingers and then you eat the round bit, the head. We're coming to the end of our community run. Another banter-filled run. Lots of enjoyment, good fun for everyone. We'll be back with the Film My Run 500 tomorrow. Hopefully the time will be correct. I've asked them to change the time to make it 11:35. Hopefully it will be 11:35 UK time, 12:35 Central European time, ridiculously early in the morning in the USA. Hopefully it will be correct. But keep an eye on the Zwift Companion app for the correct time if you want to come and join me tomorrow for the Film My Run 500. Marcus Holmes says, nice work. See you soon all, says Sarah. Well done, everyone. Really enjoyed that. Thank you very much. Oh, dead stop. I've had a dead stop, look. I've had a dead stop 10 metres before the line. That's annoying. Come on, it's not starting up. Ha! I haven't finished. I've got 15 metres to go. And my treadmill's stopped. It won't start. Come on. Come on. Right. I'm just going to walk 15 metres to the end of the run. Oh yeah, I was going to do another 37 metres, wasn't I? So that I could make it up to a definite 10,020 metres. So there's the end of that. Let's just do another 30 metres. 37 metres of walking
Yoko says, thank you very much. Paul Hayward says, good running, everyone. Stephen Davis says, see you tomorrow. Heather says, feel better soon, Clive. Clive says, see you next time. Heather, thank you very much. Very enjoyable. Have a pleasant evening, everyone, says Clive. And 15 metres plus 33 metres. Yes, 15 metres plus 30. I think it was 37 metres. Was it not? 37 metres? So 15 metres plus the 37. I think we must be there now. Yeah, that must be it. Right, that's it. Let me save the run. Let me save the run and then see if it updates the score. Oh, my keyboard. Keyboard's not going to work, is it? No. Right, I'm going to have to go to the... Hold on. Let's just try one more time. No, I can't see my mouse anywhere. Right, I'm just going to have to go over to the laptop. Hang on. Right, let's see what happens once it's saved. Let's see if I did the correct amount. Hang on. So we go to log stats and see if it's updated. Will it have updated? Do we have to log in again to get it up to update? No, there we go. Look at that. 10,020 kilometres plus 70. I did an extra 76 metres for some reason. So... there we go, 10,020k done on Zwift. Right, we are done here. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Take care, have a great evening, rest of your evening, and have a great day tomorrow. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow for the Film My Run 500. If not, we will see you tomorrow evening for the 10k with Darren Van Dit. A fast 10k. Hopefully I can do it in around 41 minutes or something. I just don't think I'm not fit enough for 40. I'm not fit enough for sub 40. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, take care, everyone. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for all the chat on YouTube. Been very enjoyable, most amusing, and we'll see you tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.